Hello and welcome to another Spirit Island video. Today I'm going to be playing Sparking Lightning against Prussia 6. So let's get that set up, and while we do, some channel updates. So next week I'm going to not be uploading any videos because I need to prepare for the VML Championships, a Magic tournament I'm going to be playing in. And so I'm going to skip next week's upload, but go back to my daily upload schedule the week after that. Also, I'm playing Sparking versus Prussia because, for one thing, I wanted a bit more relaxed of a game today, and also I'm planning on making a Sparking guide at some point, probably, and so this is to prepare for that. Okay, let's get started. So generally on Sparking, I like going G2 top first, and then after that G3 bottom, and then G2 down to 5 plays in order to get Sparking. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do here. And I'm probably going to start by playing Smite plus Harbingers in order to deal with, let's see, I want to put myself here in order to have full board coverage, and then I can Smite this land in order to prevent the build, and then next turn I can theoretically use Shatter Homesteads in order to deal with this wetland and just take Blight on my 2 city lands. Or I could find a defend here, so let's use Sparking, gain a minor. So Favor is a defend. None of these are on element, but they don't need to be. I'm just going to take Favor as a defend 4, I guess. Though I guess Favor also isn't amazing because for as the defend, because it's only defend 4 against a 6 damage ravage. So let's see, I'm going to use a Slow to Fast on Smite in order to kill this at a Badlands. So I could also take Uncanny Melting in order to remove a Blight on slow here next turn. But Favor is the generically stronger card, certainly. It's close. It's definitely close. I think I'm going to take Melting here. Okay, so we skip our event, we build Mountains, Wetlands, and like the reason I want to take Melting here, I think, is because I only plan to play this once. If I was planning on playing Favor multiple times, I would take Favor, probably, but not here. Okay, so we explore Wetlands, and I'm now very happy I took Melting so that I can remove the Blight here next turn after it ravages, and then we can escalate there. So Harbingers, I think I probably want to group this Dahan up, get a Fear. Oh, actually, I could push this Dahan instead to save it. That's probably better. Homesteads no longer solves this. We might take a Blight to it, I guess, and go Blighted, but it at least won't build for next turn, so that's nice. And we could get Dahan defend randomly, which is also nice. Okay, so let's take G3 from bottom, play these 3 cards. Whoops. I did not catch the pay. We should be at 1 energy. And let's put our presence. So I could put the presence here in order to hedge for a few more events. We're not going to get enough Fear to get a Fear card, so it's not that big of a deal, but let's see. So I'm going to Shatter Homesteads. Yeah, I think I just want the presence here then, so I don't lose it. We don't need that much presence, but we might also go Blighted, which is the thing, in which case we will need presence. I think this is still fine. I think this gamble is better. So Shatter Homesteads, 1 Fear, and we get to destroy a town. Should kill this. And then we gain a minor as well. Ooh, still no fire cards is really rough here. Probably just going to take Flow Down River, yeah, for being a 0-cost air card. But no fire cards is really rough for Sparking. We'll see, though. I'm not going to use Uncanny Melting on fast, so let's go to event. Okay, search for unclaimed land. So we explore here uniquely. Oh no, we could put it in the jungle, but I want to put it on Beast. we get to add a disease. Probably put that here, because we don't care about the build here, because we're just going to let it blight and then let it blight again. And we did not get a Dahan defend, unfortunately. So our mountains will ravage, mountain jungle will ravage. So blight, blight, which kills this presence, and a Dahan, and then kills those. Then we blight here as well, which will flip our blight card, which is 2 fear per player. And then we destroy a presence and lose an energy. That lost energy is pretty unfortunate, but we'll survive. Let's build our wetlands, and our explore is mountain escalate. Ooh, all the back-to-backs not amazing, but I think we are probably fine. So I get to escalate there, I think. Then we uncanny melting, so we get 1 fear, and then we get to remove this blight. That's our turn. Time passes. So I need to reclaim here, gain an energy, gain a minor. Really need some fire cards. Oh, Gift of Nature's Connection is a pretty good fire card. I think I'm just taking that as a 0 cost. So that means we could sparking on 4 plays theoretically. Though it's weird. We need to get a sun card. We need to get a sun fire air card in order to do that on 4 plays. Or I could just take something safer like Rights or Prowling, or Rouse, not Prowling. Prowling Panthers is terrible. Let's see. What do I want to do this turn? I want to be able to take care of this. I don't know what I'm doing about this. Well, the answer is I'm probably sparking here next turn. So I could just take Rouse and throw it here, but I really need my fire cards for next turn. I think it's just Nature's Connection here. And then I want to play something like these 2 cards, or these 3 cards this turn. In order to be able to get sparking, dig for a sun, dig for a card that's sun, fire, air. Could also theoretically, yeah, the fact that I just haven't gotten any fire cards is horrible. Just haven't seen any. Slow down river doesn't really help with this. We could get Beast Destroy and be far ahead, but yeah, I think this is just the play. Hope for a Sunfire Air. If we don't get that, we could we do it with just a fire? With 5 plays? No, not with Uncanny Melting. Yeah. I think I just have to do this though. Like, it doesn't help to not play a card here because I need to trigger Sparking this turn anyways. I'm going to Sparking myself. Let's see. Oh, and there's that Sunfire Air. Great. So that makes up for everything. That lets us Sparking on 4 plays, which lets me take +3 energy as well to buffer energy a bit, which will be very nice. Okay, so I don't think I'm doing anything on fast, because I don't need to shatter homesteads anywhere really, and I don't need to flow down river anywhere really. So let's just go to event. Fearful mobs. Sure, wasn't defending anyways. Choose land with disease. Ooh, nice. So we get to kill this town. And then fierce mean, which is just 1. So 1 fear, which is still a fear card, which is nice. Okay, let's see our fear cards. We can explore from the land, matching a ravage card. Sure. And remove an explorer town from land with 2 or more Dahan. Sure. Just a bit of value, nothing too relevant. So ravage here, we build our mountains. Nope, it's diseased, and our explore is coastal. Okay, this should probably be fine because we're going to Sparking to take care of this next turn with smite. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to shatter homesteads on slow in order to kill this town, get a fear, and then we can flow down river in order to push this explorer this way, prevent that blight. Yep, and that's it. Time passes. Okay, so now we can G3, gain 3 energy. Play these. And that should give us sparking. So we just need to Nature's Connection ourselves for 2 fire. And then we use sparking, we gain a minor, we can play a card if we want. Ooh, Call to Isolation. That's pretty nice for pushing that way. I could also just take Flesh Rot, but Call to Isolation is cheaper. Flesh Rot does have fire air, which is nice. I could also just take Savage Mobbeasts in order to deal with my coastal jungle. That might be better because it costs 0 and also kills a thing and also has fire and also gives a fear. I think that's the play actually, even though this card doesn't see that much play. Anyways, so let's use some Slay the Fasts now that we've done sparking. So Savage Mobbeasts will kill this off, give us a fear. And then we can smite here in order to do a damage out of Badlands, and then that'll trigger Sparking, which will kill all of these, deal 1 damage to this one, which is actually 2 damage to clear that. And we have Fire in the Sky and Harbingers. Fire in the Sky can just add a Strife here and 2 Fear. Harbingers can push this Dahan that way. So we need use Slow the Fast here, and that's our 3 Slow the Fasts. Yep. So we can push that Dahan that way for a fear, and then that gets us a Terror 2 card, which is nice, and also sets this up to be a counterattack next turn with the Strife. So I just need to shatter homesteads there next turn. Okay, we're in a very good position now. Influx of Lethargy and Generation. Skip the first Ravage action. Add a Blight. That's probably fine. I think we just take the Blight instead of destroying presence, and we don't care. Like, we're fine with skipping Ravage, certainly. So yeah, let's just take Blight here. Then add this Beast to the Sand with the Most Invaders, which is here, and then 1 Fear. Okay, and then the Dahan defense doesn't matter. Okay, Terror 2, defend 2 in all lands, whatever. Scapegoats just clears out some explorers, which is fine. So we Mountain Ravage, which doesn't do anything. Coastal Build, which just does that, and our Explore is Mountain Jungle. Or that's not a Mountain Jungle. This is a Mountain Jungle, though. Okay, so that, I believe, is everything. We don't have anything else, so yeah, time passes. Okay, so we reclaim, gain an energy, gain a minor still. Ooh, so there's some defense, which is nice. Call to Guard, which can be nice. I think I might want Visions, though, just for the fast control here. So let's see. I want to play Shatter Homesteads this turn. I want to get Sparking this turn. So theoretically, I want a turn that looks something like this. And then I can Sparking here, maybe, and I can play the Savage Mobbeasts to deal with some of these explorers. Yeah, I think... What am I missing here for Sparking next turn? If I go bottom, I get 6 card plays. So theoretically, if I take Call to Guard and then find another fire card... Oh, I'm not going to find another fire card. What am I talking about? Because, like, I need to play cards. I probably just need to reclaim again next turn. Call to Guard, I think, is the most generically strong one, though, so I'll just take that. Okay, so I'm going to Nature's Connection myself, then use Sparking, so I gain a minor. So maybe cycles just for blight healing in a pinch. Okay, so then I get to spur out Savage Mob Beasts. Okay, so then I use Savage Mob Beasts, Slow the Fast, in order to kill this and get a fear, I think. Then I can Shatter Homesteads, Slow the Fast, in order to get a fear and kill this. And then the city should die from that. Then I can smite the land with Fulmination in order to slow the fast, in order to add a Badlands here and deal a damage, or I could do it here, play around in edge cases of Ravaging. I think that's probably better, actually. And finally, Fire in the Sky can... I guess Fire in the Sky can... Like, I still haven't used Sparking, so... And Sparking is going to be very hard to clear this right now, so I can just Fire in the Sky to Sparking this for 2 fear. Yeah, and I needed to play Fire in the Sky, so... Let's see our event. Oops. We are stage 3, so it's Fortification. Each beast deals 2 damage. Whatever. Mountain your sands with Dahan, which can go here, I guess. Okay. We have a Fear card. Different land with Dahan, and each 1 damage and defend 3. Okay, it doesn't really do anything. So Coast's Ravage, Mountain Jungle Build, which is just this. Our Explorer is Jungle Wetland. So Jungle Wetland like this. Okay, so now we need to focus on clearing this. Nothing on slow. Time passes. I think we just keep reclaiming. Let's see. If we can clear this city and get enough fear, that could win. We need 8 fear. If we clear this land, that's 4 fear, so we need another 4. Not the most doable, I guess. But I think we do definitely want to reclaim, gain energy, gain a minor. Sure, we can take shadows to push this out. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay, and also get 2 fear. So what happens if we just play the same turn as last time, except without Shatter Homesteads? We play this, 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 and then Harbingers, probably? And then we spur in shadows in order to push that way. That seems pretty good to me. Okay, so we're going to Nature's Connection ourselves again, get 2 fire, then we get 2 sparking, gain a minor. Gift of Living Energy is very good here because we are having energy issues. We get to play a shadows. So let's see, where are our slow to fasts? We're going to use Shadow Slow the Fast in order to get 2 fear and push Explorer Town from here. We can push that into here theoretically, though I don't know if we want to. We'll see about that. We can Harbingers if we want. I'm going to Harbingers to push these 2 Dahan this way. And then we can smite the land with Fulmination here. In order to deal a damage to this town, add a Badlands, and then we can trigger Sparking here, which will clear 2 towns, 2 explorers with the Badlands. Then leave these like that. So that's our 3rd Slow the Fast, and I'm going to Fire in the Sky for 2 fear and add a Strife here in order to play around extra damage. Okay, that's everything. Let's look at event. Always skip farmers. Power fades. I'm just going to forget 2 random cards that won't be relevant here. Okay, Sand Fever Outbreak. Sands or mountains with the most buildings bin 1, that is not legal. And then we will gain 1 energy from offerings. Okay, Terra 2, on each board remove a town. Sure. And explore a town from a coastal land. Sure. Doesn't do that much. So Mountain Jungle Ravage, which just does that. Jungle Wetland Build, which does that. And our Explore is Sands Mountains. Okay, so it should be a pretty easy victory now. We just need to time pass, reclaim. Doesn't matter what we get. We just play same 4 cards again, which is these 4. And then we get to Gift of Nature's Connection ourselves, to Fire, and then use Sparking, and then use Smite here, Slow the Fast, which will deal 2 damage like that, and then add a Badlands, and then this will get cleared on Sparking, which is very nice. Okay. GG. That was an interesting game. We got some pretty bad initial RNG with miners where we just didn't get any fire cards at the beginning here, and that was very rough. That's very rough for Sparking. But we were able to stabilize with Gift of Nature's Connection, which was very nice, giving us the requisite fire when we didn't have any fire cards. And getting Fire in the Sky was also fairly lucky here. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.